So this song, I think what it has to offer is the ability to move chords around and try different positions. I'm playing this song in C minor here. So I'm going from a C minor to an A sharp or B flat to an A flat or G sharp. Okay. All those chords are root on the 6-string garden variety bar chords, okay? So there's your G sharp, there's your A sharp, and there's your C minor. You have to relieve the third of the chord a half step, so remove this middle finger. Okay, now you can change this up, you can move it to different keys very easily. I like playing it in E minor, just because for the pentatonic scales, I seem to work a little bit more freely in E minor. So I play it like this. Now you'll notice here, now my E minor on the 7th fret 5th string versus before I was playing C minor on the 3rd fret 5th string. Either way, this is an A minor chord position rooted up here and using your finger as a capo. Bar chords, they aren't that difficult. You just have to see the chord shape going with it. So this would be A minor, A sharp minor, B minor, C minor if we keep going up, D minor, and then E minor where I'm playing it. Now I'm introducing a little bit different position here, which is this. This is like moving the bottom half of your G major up. And now your root is on the pinky. And it looks really weird, but it's a cool chord. It gives a different texture, I think, to it, you know? It's still the same chord, but it sounds different, you know? And I think that's what that spaced out feeling when Jimi Hendrix plays this. I feel like I get that, and it's a little bit more bluesy. Now, this chord is a little bit different because I don't strum it all the way like I do my bar chords that are based on an E major shape. Now, I'm just strumming it from the 6th string. I can do these Jimi Hendrix sort of things here where that's a slur on the 4th string, a step above where my bar is. So this is basically called transposing it. You're putting it in a different key, and I think it's an important thing to work on. It's not gonna just come like that. So if it takes you a minute to get this, that's cool. You know, spell out your chords, look up something called intervals. Intervals will help you. And, you know, try to get comfortable with different chord positions, because as a guitarist, this is really going to help you. If you've got a singer who can't sing in a particular key, and you might have to transpose this to a key that he can sing it in. Again, you know, down here in C minor, we were doing the chords C minor, A sharp major, and G sharp major. Now when I transpose this to E minor, where I like to play, I'm in E minor, D major, and C major. And the verse, it's the same chords, it's pretty much just in that some kind of way out of here. And you can play around with your rhythms on that. Now, I think that another good thing about this song is, and I'll do a second part to this video, is explore your pentatonic scales here. So if you're playing it in C minor, you want to find that pentatonic scale, which starts here between 11th fret and the 8th fret. Actually, I think we would call that the blues scale because of that flat 5 in there. You'll hear these little licks that Jimi does in that scale. And since whenever I move this to E minor, now I can go up here at this comfortable 12th fret for me where everything seems to make sense. Okay? And I'll do a second video on that. But just to sum up here, the first way I did this was C minor, A sharp major, G sharp major. Now when I move this to E minor, I'm now playing this E minor, D major, C major. And I also introduced a new chord position for you, which is this one, where you're only gonna strum from the bottom 6th string to the 3rd string, okay? There's a little mini bar there, and your pinky and your ring finger will get stronger for this, and you can do these little Jimi sort of sounds, okay? I hope this helps. I'm using a Schecter USA Custom Shop. This was painted up like an old Mopar in B5 blue. Cables by our local boy Matt Alexa. A Marshall Anniversary Jubilee. Throw a big cabinet. Nothing but the amp and the guitar. And I think it does that Jimi sound pretty good. If you ever need anything, hit us up here at Music 49 and shop at your local music store. Thanks a lot.